Hi everyone. In this webcast, we'll go ahead and discuss about another feature on Hyper-V feature on the Windows Server 2012, which is Hyper-V Live Storage Migration. So, with this feature, we will be able to migrate the VHD files to a different storage while the VM is running without any data loss. So just to get started quickly, what I'll do is I'll switch on to the physical two host computers which I already configured with Hyper-V. So this is one of the physical host computer which is hosting one of the VMs which I'm really trying to do the storage live migration. As you can see, the server 3 running behind on the hypervisor, and I am pinging from this VM to a domain controller machine. The ping command is working successfully, and in my other Hyper-V host computer I don't have any VM configured right now, and I'm trying to move this VHD file to a SMB file share hosted on a highly available file server. So just to go and have a look at that one, I'll just go to one of the client computers connected to the cluster manager. So in this cluster, I have already hosted several disk nodes over there with high availability. So as you can see, this is the file server service, which is a new option of called scale out file server mode. And if I look at that one, I got several file shares, and I'll be using the VM store file share to migrate this VHD file. Now before doing anything else, we need to make sure the two host computers will be supporting the live migration. To do that one, I will go ahead and run a PowerShell command from the remotely. So I'll use the PowerShell ISC, so you'll be able to see the PowerShell command itself. So this command will enable the Hyper-V live migration setup on both host computers. So I'll select the entire command and then execute that one. So this is a typical one because of the scripting has been disabled untrusted ones. So we'll try to go ahead and try to quickly mitigate that one by enabling the setting the mode to unrestricted. So I'll say set execution policy to unrestricted. Okay, so we'll try to run the command again. Okay, the command got completed successfully without any errors this time. So now we'll try to go ahead and start doing the live migration of the storage. To do that one, I'll move to the host 1 computer, which is having the VHD that I really wanted to migrate. So I'll right click the particular host computer and say move, and next, and we're only going to move the virtual machine storage, only the virtual hard disk I want to move, not the entire VM. So we select the particular VHD file and give the network path. So we'll browse the path first of all. So I'll try to give the network path of the storage area. So VM store is the folder that I really the shared folder for the VHD I have allocated. And then that's it. we will be just selecting finish just for the movement of the VHD file. So what we'll do is, while this is going on, we can keep an eye about the VHD work on going on the background. At the moment, you can see I was just giving a ping command over there for the particular VHD file, and in the same time, from the host computer level, we can give a ping for the particular VM and just see whether the ping command will be responding for that particular VM as well. So you can see in the background the performing the movement, and in the meantime, like there's no ping drop happening. Depending on the hardware capability, this process might take some time. So if you have very highly available and high speed disk and storage network connectivity, and most probably some of the latest network capability cards, you will be able to do this one very smoothly. So what I'll do is I'll be getting connected back with you guys once this process completed. Since it's around a 9 GB file, I assume it will be safely to take more than 5 minutes on my hardware. Okay, so the migration happened, actually it took around nearly 5 minutes time within my storage hardware that I have in my lab. Now if I go back and look at the settings, so I want to check whether it has been changed. So you can see now it has been moved to the network storage on the high developer file server cluster. Now if I move back to the cluster storage, if I try to access the network path, just to show you like it has been actually moved into that particular location. So you can see that particular VHD is located over there, and during that time there was actually no ping loss either from my time, only apart from like increasing the ping value. There was no ping drop when I tried to ping for the virtual machine. And if I look at inside the virtual machine during that migration, you can see there was no ping drop apart from the increase in the time of the pinging command. So this is one of the cool features that I can say about the Windows 2012 on the Hyper-V VHD storage migration. Thanks for watching. I hope that this video has been useful for you all.